So thank you. So I've seen the answers to all the three relevant questions on cryptocurrency. So there are two ways of ensuring security. One is to control an environment, and the other is to shut yourself in a sealed room. I guess the second part would be foolproof, but will that be very effective? The question here is, cryptocurrency is extremely popular with youngsters today. And they've been very unnerved by these latest speculation over it. The question which I want to ask is, will an outright ban be desirable? We still await the legislation which Nidhi Nirmala ji will propose. But will an outright ban be preferable, or will it be far better to regulate it? Because we don't know how the cryptocurrency is moving in future. It's still very much work in progress. And therefore, will it be better to influence the course of the cryptocurrency development by being within the system through a process of regulation, as has been done by certain countries? I think Germany is probably one of them which has done that. It's really the question of which is the most preferable option to exercise without losing track of the larger questions of hot money, security, etc., and legality. Thank you.
Thank you, Swapna.
A fairly interesting time to have this debate, particularly in the House. And I quite recognize Member Swapan Dasgupta saying there will be a bill coming, but yet will it be a regulation or will it be a prohibition, indicating that a prohibition may not be ideal, and also indicating that this whole area is a dynamic area and so on. So keeping the propriety of the House, particularly as the session is ongoing, and the fact that we've answered saying there is a bill being proposed sooner rather than later, any answer I would give now will preempt the discussion, which I'm sure Swapanji will also participate, when the Treasury benches, when the government comes with the bill, with all its nuances, and the discussion can, of course, cover all these aspects.
Thank you.
So would kindly permit me to not go beyond this.
Thank you. Dr. Narendra Jadhav ji, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Sir, there are misleading advertisements regarding the potential of making big profits by investing in private cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Younger generation is increasingly finding them more and more tempting. Sir, private cryptocurrencies are being used for money laundering, terrorism financing, and even drug trafficking. Pending the passage of the bill, which is expected to ban private currencies, private cryptocurrencies, my supplementary question is there any plan from the government to create awareness about the ill effects of private cryptocurrencies out there? Because unless we create awareness, whatever happens to the bill will be seen. That will happen in future. But in the interregnum, given the fact that younger generation is being persuaded by the ads, I think there should be a campaign on part of the government to explain the ill effects of cryptocurrency.
It's a suggestion I think Honorable Finance Minister will keep in her mind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Manni Amar Patnaik.
Thank you, sir. So from the answer, it is very clear that there will be a bill on cryptocurrency and regulation of official digital currency for introduction in Lok Sabha, and as Honorable Finance Minister said, we should wait for the bill. But the fact is that the report which has been mentioned in the answer, this interministerial committee was set up on 2nd November 2017. It gave its report in February 2019. The context and the growth of cryptocurrency took place actually in the last 3 years, which has increased about 10 times. So this report's relevance may not be there as much. The question of banning, whether to ban or not to ban, what kind of asset class of cryptocurrency to be banned, I will wait for the bill. But the fact remains, even if you want to ban, the regulatory capacity should be there to observe that particular, to monitor that ban. What are we doing to improve the regulatory capacity of RBI or SEBI for different kind of private or government CBDCs? That is, thank you so much.
I think this all will be covered under bill, so Mani Mantri.
No, regulatory
Thank you.
capacity
I'm
is
not
not covered.
seeking cover to say everything is in the bill or everything may or may not be covered in the bill.
Right.
However, the issues pertaining to regulatory capacities and also the fact that it is proliferated in the last 2-3 years are well taken note of, and I can only go that far to say we've had extensive discussions on this. So I would request the honourable member to kindly wait to see what is going in the bill.
Thank you. Mani Neeraj Shekhar ji.
सर, जैसा कि सब लोग कह रहे हैं कि बिल आने वाला है, लेकिन बिल आने से पहले, क्योंकि एक क्रिप्टो करेंसी है बिटकॉइन, जो शुरू हुई थी $1 से आज $60,000 उसका मूल्य है, तो इससे मैं मानता हूं कि एक अनुमान जो लगाया गया भारत देश में कि करोड़ों लोगों ने इसमें निवेश किया है, इसमें पैसा अपना लगाया है और लाखों करोड़ रुपए उसमें चले गए हैं। क्या भारत सरकार उन लोगों को बताने की कोशिश कर रही है कि ये अभी सुरक्षित नहीं है, ऐसा पैसा लगा रहे हैं जो आगे उनका नुकसान हो सकता है? हमारा वित्त मंत्रालय इसमें कुछ, जब तक बिल नहीं आता तब तक समझाने की कोशिश कर सकता है ऐसे पैसों में निवेश ना करें, तो इसमें कुछ कर रहे हैं वित्त मंत्रालय?
Sir, Honourable Member Neeraj Shekhar ji and also for that matter the member from Odisha, Amar Patnaik ji, had both raised this question. Yes, the bill will come all right. But till then, definitely attempts, and I'm sure also economist Naren Jadhav ji also mentioned that, through the SEBI, through the RBI, and through once, I think, Government of India, there have been statements issued and also fairly awareness building attempt has been made to say that this is a risky area and people who are going in there be conscious as to what you're doing, and also said that this is an area yet not in complete regulatory framework. So I'm sure the House remembers that when nearly 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, when Reserve Bank of India attempted to regulate this, it was through the Supreme Court. The matter was highlighted that in the absence of a clear-cut policy, regulation by RBI also may not be proper. So that drove the attempt to have a group, and then the interministerial group worked into it, and then the policy came up, and policy was not issued out, but we are now bringing a bill and so on. So time has lapsed. In the meanwhile, it has also proliferated. At the same time, awareness issue or alert, if I can use the word, has been issued so that people are fairly cautioned that this may be a high-risk area to go in. That much has been done. Maybe more can be done on that area. I concede for Honourable Member Neeraj Shekhar's concern, but that's the point. So we are doing those little things, but then the bill is what is being keenly looked for.
Thank you, madam. Second supplementary, Mani Neeraj ji.
इसी से सभापति जी, इसी से जुड़ा हुआ है दूसरा प्रश्न भी। अभी किसी ने शायद पहले भी बोला कि कहीं आप किसी वेबसाइट पे जाइए, इंटरनेट खोलिए, तो इसके एडवर्टाइजमेंट बहुत आ रहे हैं और हमारे नौजवान साथी उसमें पैसा लगा रहे हैं। तो क्या भारत सरकार ऐसा कर रही है, इन जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट आ रहे हैं इनको बंद करने का कोई उपाय हो सकता है तब तक?
बंद करने का उपाय अभी तक कुछ नहीं है, मगर जरूर कॉशन देने का, युवाओं को इस विषय में जो रिस्क है उस विषय में ध्यान दिलाने के लिए कदम उठा रहे हैं सरकार के द्वारा, सेबी के द्वारा, आरबीआई के द्वारा। जैसे मैंने कहा, इससे और अधिक मात्रा में वो कर सकते हैं, मगर अब हम इस कगार पर आ गए हैं कि हमारे बिल जल्दी आने वाला है।
धन्यवाद। माननीय सुजीत कुमार जी।
Thank you, sir. Sir, with the proliferation of crypto exchanges and the explosion of crypto transactions, it is inevitable that scams, frauds, and as Honorable Member Narendra Jadhav ji has observed, money laundering also is going to happen in a massive way. I suspect, sir, anti-national forces might also try to use these platforms to hurt the Indian economy and possibly destabilize the Indian economy. So is the government aware of any such move by anti-national forces, and if yes, what is it planning to do? Thank you.
Sir, the risk that this can lead to some kind of, illegal transfers to not so desirable activities are matters which are, in the regular course also being monitored by institutions, by enforcement authorities and so on. And the Ministry of Finance benefits from inputs from them. So I would only tell the member that these are matters which are definitely being discussed at various levels.
Thank you. माननीय सुशील कुमार मोदी जी.
माननीय उपसभापति महोदय, अभी मैडम
ಇಫ್ ಯು ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬೇಗ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಯೋಯೋ ಟಿವಿ ಕನ್ನಡವನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ.